So, I'm finally actually getting to recording Obi-Wan. Sorry for the delay, although, yeah, it's a delay because it won't be out for a bit, till quite a bit after the season finale. I did not mean for that to happen. It's just with Ms. Marvel and all the other videos I already had in back storage and the whole phone situation. A lot of stuff happened. But getting back to it as soon as possible. First episode. Now, since I was going to review them as each episode came out, and I did for the first two, but those have gotten lost. Oopsie dingles, I forgot to back them up. Yeah, I'm not going to be reviewing them in a bubble like I really try to with series, so sorry if I slip into oh god, this went nowhere. So forgive that. I'm going to try to limit myself on that. And that goes through the whole entire series. Whole entire one. That does not mean I won't complain about lore inconsistencies, though. Anyways, so the first episode is honestly really good. I really like the pacing. I really like seeing where Obi-Wan has been. Seeing that he feels weaker, feels a little more dried out, for lack of a better term. Just, done with being a Jedi. And we see bits and pieces of him trying to talk to Uncle Owen. Owen, getting mad because he gave him a toy. We see the hunters going after Jedi, building up them as a big threat. Not gonna go there. Save it for another episode. Sorry. But the hunters are built up really well in this episode. It is honestly quite a shame. It's a really good build up. It shows all the emphasis, all the bits and pieces. The only part that bugs me and a lot of other people, but I don't find myself nearly as bugged as most, mostly just because I'm happy to start enjoying Star Wars again, is because the Inquisitors capture Leia, and Obi-Wan's the only one who can save her. They even bring this up in the series. Why can't you do this? Some of the points are pretty good, but the bounty hunters thing, I mean, you could make arguments, I suppose. I don't know, it just feels slightly forced. But that, like I said, that didn't bug me nearly as much as a lot of others, but I hear a lot of other people talk about that, so I wanted to, voice my opinion on that one. Yeah, and it's actually pretty well built. I do find the show quite enjoyable. So, from what I've seen, it does get bad late, like a little worse later, but yeah, it is finally the first Star Wars show I'm starting to get back. Like, this was the one to get me back into Star Wars, and I've been starting to watch a lot of Star Wars since, especially Bad Batch. Now I'm just rambling, but anyway, the first episode was really good. Had a lot of good build up, character moment, like building Obi-Wan Kenobi as a sad, lonely guy. And I could see why he would be like that, showing the night terrors. That was really good, and it's a really good use of past footage. Overall, really good episode. Thoroughly enjoy the setup. So, I didn't actually watch this. I mean, I watched this one a while ago, but I just remembered my thoughts on the second episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I remember being really good. I remember liking the dynamic between young Leia and a lot of the childlike sass, but also intelligence of a young girl. It was really interesting to see Obi-Wan and young Leia, bicker over a lot of stuff. And then you had the fake Jedi guy, who was awesome. He was funny. I liked him. Although the death of the other Sith guy was a little underwhelming. That was the part when I was talking about in the episode 1 when I was like, I don't want to get into it. It was they kind of kill off the main one that they made look like a threat. so the threat level's back to almost nothing. Because just because you kill the main guy doesn't mean you're tougher than the main guy necessarily. It's hard to explain. But yeah, it was an all right episode. It had a lot of good characters in it, and there are quite good pops that came out of the episode, so I'm glad about that. Um, I liked it. It was really fun, and it definitely did make me excited to see the third episode. I don't remember all of what that's about, but if I either remember or watch it again, yeah, um, I'll end up doing my review on that one. But really good. Still really enjoying the series at this point. So I just got through watching episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, rewatching. I actually saw it once before. Um, it's actually really good. It is getting a lot better. However, the whole thing of I have completely forgot the end of episode 3 when I was doing the review of that, so I should probably go over that real quick first. In the end, we have a really, really cool fight scene with Darth Vader, and he makes Obi-Wan feel his pain and all that. In the opening of episode 4 is Obi-Wan all scarred to resemble Anakin, although they have Anakin's wrong arm chopped off. I know it's very nitpicky, but a lot of people mention it, so I figured I should too. That one doesn't bug me all that much. I'm just glad to see Obi-Wan actually doing some stuff now. The only thing that does bug me is they picked up Leia, and they use Leia as supposedly knowing the bases, but she's like a 5-year-old. She wouldn't know what her father is doing. I mean, she actually does in the show, but I find that stupid. Oh yeah, a 5-year-old knows everything about this, but it's because she's supposed to be the most smart alecky, and doesn't make it any better. That's just a reason. Just because it's reason doesn't justify. But yeah, no, it's actually really good. I like the action. Like, it has a lot of action in the 4th episode. It's really cool. We also get Darth Vader force choking the main villain. Well, the main villain is really, really incompetent in this episode. Like, extremely incompetent. Because I think that's her whole arc is she's incompetent because she's putting her mind and her goals before Lord Vader's goals. And she wants to catch Obi-Wan because of something in the past that happened, la-di-da-di-da, and blames Obi-Wan for not helping the younglings or something like that. People are theorizing. I know the show is over now, but I mean, like, I haven't watched all of it yet, so that's probably right with everyone saying that. I haven't watched any reviews of the later episodes either, so yeah. And they hint towards that with a lot of youngling stuff. So yeah, that's probably what it's going towards. I don't know. It's not bad. In fact, I really enjoy it, but I'm still kind of warming up to Star Wars. Which is the other reason why it's been so long, because Star Wars is not on my mind as of lately. So sorry for all this taking so long to post. It yeah. It was good though. So I just got through with episode 5 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. It was it was really good. So far, it was my favorite episode of the series. Yeah, I'm honest. I'm really getting back in the Star Wars groove of things, and it's nice to finally like Star Wars again after that last movie. Mind you, I haven't seen Mandalorian and all that because I was so mad at Star Wars. The only reason I looked into this is because Obi-Wan Kenobi was my favorite character, and now I'm finally getting back into Star Wars. Anyways, so episode 5 is all about They get back to base, but Vader finds out that they're on that base, so they have to get everyone off uh, the base so Vader doesn't kill them. We get lots of flashbacks to Obi-Wan and Vader training, which is really nice. And we see, Vader's flaws and all that, and how Obi-Wan intends to, use the main villain to distract Vader, because she knows that he's Vader. That she knows that he's Anakin, because she was one of the younglings during Order 66, just like everyone thought during the beginning and all this. I don't know. I liked it. It was like her origin was intriguing, but now she died in an attack. Might have died in an attack. Was at least wounded in an attack with Vader. And she found the tracer talking about Leia and Luke. Um, Yeah, so that's intriguing. Um, Overall, it was really really good. I like the fight scenes, and Vader was really intimidating in this episode, but it shows flaws in the character, but not enough to really weaken him. Just to show that Obi-Wan still kind of exists. It's really fun. I like the episode a lot. So I just got through watching the sixth and final episode of the Obi-Wan Kenobi miniseries. It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It completes the arc of the main villain, giving up her path of, becoming Vader or whatever. I didn't really care about that. But the fight scene with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Vader still being reckless, and all that was really fun. And especially when Vader's helmet got cut open, and we get to hear Hayden Christensen, I think is the actor's name's voice, instead of James Earl Jones. Was really it was a really fun battle, and all the rocks flying everywhere. Battles with debris are just fun. It was, and that was a good chunk of the episode. We also get some stuff with Leia and the fake Jedi. The fake Jedi slowly almost looking to become a real Jedi, which would be really cool. Um, it's really fun. I enjoy the episode, and I enjoyed the series. The ending with Leia and Obi-Wan reconnecting was really nice on her home planet, and the stuff about and then Obi-Wan finds Padme's blaster holster, and also blaster, but he's not going to give a blaster to a 10-year-old. There's also a really funny line about Obi-Wan asked what he should do next, and Leia said he should sleep. That was fun. Or it was just a lot more. It's nice to like Star Wars again. It really is. Uh, it was honestly just fun. I enjoyed it, and I hope Star Wars continues to be this good.